So excited. We are at the Marine Corps Air Station here in Beaufort, and today it is Sunday, the last day of the air show, and we're going to have a great visit. I want to introduce you to Captain Mademann, who is going to give us an inside tour here about the base and all the important military roles that we have. Hello, nice to meet you.
Yes, I'm going to show you a tour of our team here. We have 4 stops for you. We're going to go to the Civil Air Patrol, which is a support organization. Brings up a lot of people in, from the community into aviation, and then we're going to go to see a fighter jet and a fighter jet pilot, and then we're going to talk to an Osprey pilot and air crew, and then our last stop will be a helicopter, and I'm excited to show you.
I'm excited. So the helicopter is a Cobra, the Osprey is so cool, the fighter jet, this is like the cool, oh no, here comes another one. We're going to go even see one that's even more modern than that. So all right, well, there's a great afternoon ahead of us. Let's get going. I'm excited. Along our stop, I want to talk about is the Civil Air Patrol, which is a huge program for the development for future pilots and for the Navy and the Marines. So I want to introduce you. This is First Lieutenant Timothy Elson. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Today, you're here for a purpose. You're sharing with the public what you do. So tell us about that.
Yes, so Civil Air Patrol is an 80-year-old organization. We are entirely composed of volunteer members. We use the largest fleet of single-engine aircraft in the world to further 3 missions. Cadet programs and emergency services. So we do predominantly the bulk of all of the inland search and rescue. We train ground teams and air crew to save lives.
That is amazing, and it's all right here.
If you're interested in finding out about Civil Air Patrol, go to gocivilairpatrol.com and you'll find a squadron locator. There will be one near you.
It's been delightful to meet you, and everybody do look into this program, especially if you want to be a pilot. This is the place to start. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What's so excited about this at the air show is that we're meeting top-notch pilots and performers for our military. So nice to meet both of you.
So nice to meet you.
Our Captain McGinty. So tell us a little bit about what this plane is behind us and why it's like the dream plane.
So the plane behind us is the F35 Bravo. That's the Marine Corps variant of the F35. It's a 5th generation aircraft, and it is an extremely capable multi-role fighter. So you can go, break the speed of sound and then come back into a hover, which is a pretty unique thing to see. We're going to get to see that later today.
Very cool. What about you, Captain Warren? What's your personal thoughts about this?
Yeah, this has been a dream of mine since I was 6 years old. My entire life, all I've wanted to do is be a fighter pilot.
Once again, thank you for joining me, and thank you for your service.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
I want to introduce you to Captain Perreault, and we also have Sargent Fowler. I want to ask you first, being the pilot, what makes it unique?
The unique capabilities of this aircraft allow us to take off vertically like a helicopter and then transition the nacelles, which are the big engines and the props behind us, translate them forward, which allows us to fly like an airplane in a forward flight where the wings take over.
Can I ask you this, how many are on the plane when you actually fly? How many crew members?
We have a crew of 4, so that includes 2 pilots and 2 crew chiefs, or a crew chief and an aerial observer.
Well, thank you for joining me.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, now I want to introduce you to Captain Lowe's, who is the pilot. So tell us about this helicopter.
Yes, ma'am. So this is the AH-1 Zulu Cobra.
So tell us a little bit about this. What does the support does it do for the military?
One of our primary missions is close air support. So we support the Marines on the ground.
Thank you so much for joining me. Well, as we wrap up our time together, Captain, I can't thank you so much for your wonderful hospitality. You have served the military for how many years now?
Just over 4.5 years.
And why do you love it?
I love it because it's a perfect way to give back to my community that gave me so much to begin with.
Well, again, thank you, and thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Coming up after the break, Haley Hughes will join us from the Beaufort Jasper Water and Sewer Authority. She'll talk about irrigation. Stay tuned.